Hello, everyone. Pandi here. Welcome to today's live stream. It is my desire to help people reach their fullest potential and goals, whatever they may be. My vision and purpose is to build a strong team of online network marketers and social media influencers that will ultimately share information and strategies to empower people to generate wealth and to attain personal financial success and make huge impacts for change in their local communities. I want to inspire you in all facets of your life, from recipes that you should be trying out to workouts that you should be breaking a sweat over, to diversity and inclusion training courses that you should be signing up for, to last but certainly not least, inspiring you and empowering you to pursue your purpose. So welcome. This is what we'll be covering today. Oh my goodness. Oh, StreamYard is not letting me add my. Why is it a black screen? Hello, everyone. Sure if you. Good evening, folks. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. Y'all know StreamYard is crazy. It kicked me out of my. I had to leave the studio and come back in, so I do apologize. Hey, Jennifer Miller, thank you so much for becoming a member. Shout out to the members. You know, I'm going to have to hit you up with that thing, Dan. At the moment, I have two special guests with me here tonight. Let me bring them up. I have Melissa King. Give me just a moment to add them to the screen. Hey, Tech for Your Needs. Shout out to the members. I do apologize for my connection, y'all. Welcome. Hey, Tony. Hey, Melissa. Hey, thank you guys so much for being here.
Pleasure.
I just became a member.
Shout out for the members. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much. I got to thank y'all formally. I appreciate the support. I do like special giveaways and different perks for the members, different shout outs and things like that. So I appreciate the support.
Cool.
Let me give y'all my thank you, and then we're going to jump right into why we are here today. Give me one moment, y'all. I gotta say thank you. And of course, StreamYard giving me all kind of problems today.
That's just StreamYard, honey. It do me the same way.
Everything played. It is not trying to. Oh, and it's telling me it's unresponsive, so we might have to skip that today. Oh well. So let's get into why we are here today, you guys. I said in a few of my previous videos that I wanted to introduce you all to a company. Uh-oh. Now the thank you's about to pop on.
I saw it.
We just watched it.
Yeah.
After the oh my goodness.
Can't hear you, Panda.
Ooh, StreamYard giving her problems, ain't it?
You muted. Looks like she muted.
Yes, it is. Okay, it was trying to my thank you 10 minutes after the fact.
Yeah, I think yours might be a little
giving me
behind.
all kind of technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me now?
Right,
Yes.
we can. I think it's a little of a delay though.
It is. It is a delay. I'm telling y'all, I'm in the rural country, so I do apologize for that. Okay, I think it's finally on my side now. So I want you guys, the company that I recently joined, and that is MyEcon. Now, both Melissa and Tony are also independent associates with the company, so they are also here to share some of the benefits and talk to you about the opportunity and how it can benefit you. And then I'm gonna share a little bit about my personal testimony, why I joined the company, what value I've seen in it, how it has impacted life, and how I think that it can impact yours as well. And I will be sharing more and more about this, so you guys don't be surprised or find it strange that you'll be hearing these types of videos. All right. Well,
Okay.
good. Again, thank you so much for popping in. I appreciate y'all being here. So, Tony and Melissa, can you guys go ahead and introduce yourselves? Tell us a bit about.
Okay. Melissa, ladies first.
Okay. Since I am such a lady. Hi, my name is Melissa King. I am in the North Alabama area. I've been a home-based business owner with MyEcon for going on 6 years. The gentleman up there on the top, is that left or right? I ain't good with left and right. I missed that day. The gentleman up there on the top right is the one who introduced me to the business, and I will be forever indebted to him because he helped me get out of debt. Like introduced me to this business. Since being involved with MyEcon, I have the first thing I did was corrected my W-4. I shifted my income. I brought an extra $400+ home every 2 weeks in my paycheck, which allowed me to pay down pretty much. Over the last 6 years, I paid down all of my debt, but it created a snowball effect where I was able to start with my smallest bills and eventually pay down the bigger ones. I was able to pay my car note off a couple of years early. Learned about investing because I didn't know a whole lot before. Improved my credit score, got it over 800, and just learned a lot of things that I had no idea about and how important it is to have a home-based business and multiple streams of income, because there's no way I would be where I am financially today had it not been for the strategies I learned with MyEcon over the last 6 years. So that's my testimony.
Okay. Okay. Great testimony, Melissa. I want to thank
Awesome.
Pandi for having me on.
Awesome.
My name is Tony Clopton. I'm in the Birmingham area. I've been an employee for the last 22 plus years at my job. I can say that the business that I connected with, MyEcon, has taught me how to get cash flow positive. You're looking at somebody that was literally over $600,000 in debt a couple of years ago. And I knew it was something that I was doing wrong. I just didn't know what it was. You're making good money, but you also got the bills and you got to take care of your family. So I started understanding quickly, what are wealthy people doing that I'm not doing? And I found myself working too hard for the money and being overtaxed. So the company we joined taught us how to control our tax dollars, use those tax dollars to pay off debt, use those tax dollars to invest, utilizing strategies. And the memberships inside of this company has taught me how to fix my own credit, right? How to invest more of my own money in the right places. So I can almost tell you that the information we're going to be sharing with you guys here today will definitely change somebody's life. If it don't change your life, share it with somebody that could be struggling with credit, could be struggling with house note, their cars, their water bills, or just everyday expenses. The information we're sharing is life-changing.
Thank you for that amazing testimony, Tony. I appreciate your transparency. That is part of the reason why I actually joined. I will tell you guys, I am no stranger to network marketing. I have a side hustles, if you will, affiliate marketing businesses. So I'm no good. As a former entrepreneur, I'm a former beauty salon owner. I have always had my hand in some type of side hustle or network marketing type company. So when I heard Malone present business on another YouTube channel, I immediately connected because I saw the value in what it was that they were offering through this company. They're helping you with credit restoration. You don't have to go through a company where you're going to pay a fee to have. I have personally done that before. And the big mistake with that is you get hooked up with them, they fix your credit up, then a year or two goes by and you done got back in the hole again and you don't know what to do to fix your credit because somebody else did it. Well, this education weekly through your website, through your back office, through webinars, through informational calls each week. There's just so much support that they offer. There's over 26 different on DIY letters and things that you can write to the creditors to fix your credit, and the legal verbiage, because the average Jane or Mike off the street can't just write a letter to TransUnion, Equifax, or Experian and get results. We're just average people. We don't know the right legal verbiage that's necessary to use in order to get results. Well, with MyEcon and the My Credit piece, membership girds you up with everything that you need. You have the necessary lingo, you have all the steps, and it's just a full package. So from that reason alone, I joined. So to find out that I could also make money as a business associate and earn tax deductions and write off my lifestyle and cash flow and learn investment education, it was just a win-win. I immediately had to join. So I'm introducing it to you guys here because I'm brand new in the company, but I plan on taking this level, and I plan generational for myself, my family. On the platform that I have I will be sharing. So I'm hoping you all see the benefits in it. And if anybody needs additional information, I do have my website pinned in the comments up above so that you can easily reach out to me, and I'll be happy to go over the information with you all further. Obviously, because this is just a quick intro to guys know Pandy's here.
Mm-hmm.
I'm your girl for credit repair. And also the company has, what is it? The Elevate travel system.
Oh, yes.
Tony,
yes.
Can you talk a little bit about that? Because you utilize that piece of the membership quite frequently.
Yes, absolutely. So one of the main reasons I joined this company, my wife loves to travel. And at some point after the travel, you start licking your wounds and realize that, man, I spent over $15,000. That was an eye-opening experience for me when I went to Hawaii. But guess what, y'all? As a travel agent inside of MyEcon, we offer a travel membership that's connected to our financial service membership, which gives our clients 70% off, up to 70% off on all travel. It also is backed by 110% guarantee. This means that if you find a better deal at the same hotel, same dates, and if you can present that information, Elevation Travel will honor that and give you 110% price match. So, man, the membership is awesome to have two explosive industries connected under one roof. We talking about the financial side, the credit side, and the new travel. Hey, man, second to none. Hey, I'm headed to the Caribbean next week. I can't wait to get there because I can promote my business and at the same time, build some business income while I'm there by just sharing the deals that I've got. And then, oh man, y'all got to check this out. Once you book the deal, they will give you points for spending the money so you can apply it to another vacation later on down the road. Now, I don't know about y'all, but that's just money on top of money. And man, check out Elevation Travel. It's awesome.
Thank you for sharing that information, Tony. I was really looking at that as well. I mean, the benefits are endless. The other thing that I wanted to mention, what initially grabbed my attention and made me want to become an associate was the credit restoration, right? Well, one of the very first things that MyEcon instructs you to do is to correct your W-4. So by correcting your W-4, if an employee like me, Tony, or Melissa, it help figure through the IRS and take advantage of credits who knew were even out there, okay, and leverage and bring home additional money in your paycheck throughout the year. Can you talk a little bit more about that, Tony? Again, because I'm still new and learning the business, but I definitely saw that and read up on it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. This is the bread and butter of the company. Millions and millions of employees have their W-4 filled out incorrectly. Now, let me give you guys a little bit of information. The instructions are on the W-4. The W-4 simply tells the employer how much to withhold from your pay, the correct amount of money from your pay. Unfortunately, the W-4 form comes with poor instructions. It's been changed umpteen times, and nobody truly understands how to fill it out. We even have HR reps that have no clue about how to fill this form out. And this is a common mistake across the board that everybody's making. I personally had mine wrong for the last 16, 17 years. I went back and looked at all of my check stubs, and I was given overpaying anywhere from $700 to $800 a paycheck, overpaying my taxes. So once I figured out how to fill it out correctly, I gave myself a huge pay raise. And I'm telling you, this is the life-changing information that we're sharing in MyEcon, things that are not being taught in school, and you definitely can grow a great business by educating and sharing the benefits of what we are teaching in this business.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Thank you, Tony. I want to say I actually watched the step-by-step video. Hey, Amara. I watched the step-by-step video, right? I corrected Do you know it said I was overpaying $376 per paycheck?
Oh,
Yeah.
ouch.
So y'all be hear that testimony when I come and drop a video talking about that. $370 something, almost $400 per paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it step by step walked me through step by step. The instructions are there. It's a video. They tell you exactly how to go in and do it. You do it through the IRS website on their financial calculator. I never even knew that stuff was out there. And you know, here it is. I've been so happy at the end of the year. So I W4, but by having MyEcon, I'm now a business owner. Okay, so I get to write off X amount of deduction, and it just a hand, it's a win-win. And to think I only came on for the credit repair and got so much more in return. So I'm super excited to be sharing this opportunity with people, for people that may want to come on and learn more about credit restoration, people that may want to come on and learn more about travel and, you know, just gain those discounts. Can you also talk to us, people who have families with children in the home? Can you talk about how you can put your child to work as a business owner, claim those deductions at the end of the year?
Me?
Yes.
Okay. Yes. That was also one of the big things that attracted me to MyEcon. I was already in a situation where I didn't have a lot of tax deductions because I'm not a homeowner. And then I had one child, but she was school age, so I wasn't getting the earned income, whatever it's called when you got a kid in daycare. She was 5, so she was going to regular school, so I wasn't getting that anymore. So I was having to pay back, you know, every year, or to keep from paying back as part of that incorrect W-4, I was having them to take an additional $50 out every pay period for the state and the federal, so I would not owe. So when this opportunity came along, like I said, my daughter had just started school, and then on top of that, she was going to private school, which was, you know, of course, an expense that you cannot write off just for everyday people. So when Tony told me about the opportunity, he also told me about how I could hire my child. And I was like, well, she's 5. And what really can she do? So he went over publication 15 by the IRS, and it tells you that if you have a child that is under the age of 18, they are not subject to Social Security and the other taxes. So as of now, I think it was when I first started, it was $6,000 per child. Now it's $12,000. So I could potentially pay my child a salary of $12,000 a year for work that she does as my employee, and be able to write that off as a business expense, because it is an expense for me to run my business. I have to pay my employee, which is my daughter. Now, because she was my employee, and she, of course, being 5, I manage her money. I was able to take her income that she was making for me paying her salary and use that to pay for her private school. So it was a win-win. I was able to take that money and pay her tuition, but at the same time, when I completed my taxes for the following year, I was able to write off her salary as an expense for me. So it's almost like getting paid twice. And I know you're probably wondering, at 5 years old, what could she do? Well, she could pick up paper in that office. She could dust. She could be in videos with me where I'm talking about my business. And over the last 6 years, she has been in a lot of videos. I have people that tell me they know Naya and they hadn't even met her yet. Because she's in all my videos and stuff. So there are ways, and even like, you know, it doesn't stop at 5. It says up to 18, meaning 0 to 18. And I know you're probably thinking too, well, if I have a newborn, what can they really do? Well, the Gerber baby get paid every time his picture go on a can of baby food. His mom and daddy get a check. So same thing for your child. If you have a child that's underage, but you're using them in your videos, their likeness, then you gotta pay the parents, which happens to be you.
Absolutely.
So that's how that works. And and you know, it comes out to be such a help and in it at the same time, because she's been doing this since she was 5 and she's now 11. Over the years, she has picked up a lot. You know, she's learned about businesses, and you know, of course, she doesn't know it like I do, but you know, a lot of stuff she understands. When we were still pre-pandemic doing the actual in-person training, she would come. Her and Tony's daughter would be out front signing people in, passing out refreshments, whatever we need them to do. So, you know, it helps them too to be your employee and learn about business.
Right. Great.
Awesome. Into the chat, we love and everyone us. Tony, your daughter also is an employee for you. Can you talk a little bit about how you utilize this feature with the company?
Absolutely.
And how are you even educated on this feature?
Okay, so me and Melissa both have taken tax classes. We were certified to do taxes, so we've read and understand how the publications work. So that was a bonus that we had to do, because you're looking at somebody that don't have a degree in anything. I just been working all my life. Imagine me standing up in front of a room of 100K people, and I'm talking about taxes. So one thing that I can say here, I've been certified with the IRS to do taxes, but I just wanted to get the information for myself. And Publication 15 was one of the things that we learned in being in MyEcon, that you can hire your child and utilize the wages to lower your taxable income. So me and Melissa both probably making $100,000 a year. We knew that we were going to be in a higher tax bracket. So what other ways can we lower our taxes than hiring our child, which is one of the biggest deductions that you can take on. So we had to make sure we was doing it right. So for my daughter, just like Melissa's daughter, she's in private school. I had to find a way to get some of that money back into the household. So I hired my daughter. And one of the main things I use her for is a lot in my videos. I also have invested money into her mutual fund. So by me putting more money in my daughter's mutual fund as a payment form, it still comes down to me as a deduction. So you can utilize the strategies, and it's over 475 tax deductions available to home-based business owners. And if you stay in this business long enough, you're going to realize that, hey, even a guard, even an animal, you can have them, you can write a dog as a security. It's in there. I read it for myself, and I'm like, wait a minute, are you saying a Chihuahua can be a security dog? Is that what you're telling me? You know what I'm saying? But you can actually utilize a pet as a security in your home, in your home-based business. So it's so many deductions available, and I'm shocked. I'm like, what? You got to be kidding me. But I read it for myself, and I can teach on it. So it's like, man, my daughter has a great investment account right now at 13, and I'm continuously putting more money into her investment account, which lowers my taxable income. And that's how I utilize my daughter in my business to lower my taxes.
We have found the credit restoration, which was my big sales point. I'm like, oh my God, everything is provided here to help me with maintaining my credit, disputing negative items with the proper. Now, we have Elevate Travel. We have Investment Education. We have W-4 Correction, which is going to in turn bring more cash flow home. All of this with your standalone business as a MyEcon independent associate. All of this, all of these tax deductions, those are all benefits. I'm just weighing it all out for you
Yeah,
guys.
yeah. Bring it all in. Yeah.
Now, the one thing that, what was the other thing? There was something else.
The cash flow
I'm
manager?
trying to think of it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cash flow manager?
The cash flow. Thank you. It's, please talk about that, because I think that's very important for those of you in the chat who are YouTubers, if you're content creators, even if you're not content creators, but you are small business owners, you need to properly manage your expenses. And I noticed that in the cash flow manager, I can put all my receipts in there, all my green screen receipts, my hard drive receipts, my microphone receipts, everything that I purchased for the business, my YouTube platform. At the end of the year, I can hit a button and print out an itemized report that I can give to my next professional, and done deal. I mean, can y'all talk a bit about that piece alone?
Okay, for me, that's another bread and butter piece, because that's the biggest piece. You know, in order to say that you're a business, there are two things that you need to do. You need to have an intent to make a profit. It didn't say you have to make a profit. It says you have to have an intent to make a profit. And in order to show that you have that intent to make a profit, you also have to track your expenses and income. You have to have everything detailed, who, what, when, where, why, so that you are IRS compliant. So what MyEcon has, they created a audit-proof system that allows you to track your expenses and your income. But, you know, there's a trick to it. There's always a trick, right? The trick is you got to put the information in there. It cannot read your mind. It cannot automatically put it in. So what you know, and they made it so easy. It's an app for your phone. It's also, you can put it on your laptop. You can put it on a tablet. Because I work from home and I'm in front of my computer all day, I usually keep, enter information in mind on my desktop. But the whole point is, because MyEcon is a fully, what do they call it? Technology company, meaning we can take our business with us anywhere. As long as you got a cell phone, and pretty much everybody got a cell phone, you can operate your business and you can do what you need to do. So if I'm out having dinner, all I need to do is, because I'm out with friends or family or whoever, if I start talking about my business during this dinner, which 9 times out of 10, really 10 times out of 10, I'm going to talk about it. Because once I start talking about it, that turns this dinner into a business dinner. So at that point, should I choose to, whether I'm going to pay for everybody's meal or just my meal, when I get my receipt, I'm going to take a picture of that receipt. I'm going to upload it into my cash flow manager. I can take the time and fill in the who, what, when, where, and why then, or as long as I've got that receipt uploaded to my cash flow manager, if I want to put that information in at a later date, I can do that. And everything I need is on the receipt. It tells me what date, it tells me where, it tells me, of course I keep up with who I was there, but this is what keeps you compliant. So as Pandi was saying, at the end of the year, and the good thing is too, if you have things that is the same price or the same fee, like our fee for owning our business that covers our website and everything, is tax deductible. So every month, the $34.95 that I pay, I put into my cash flow manager, but I don't have to sit down and type that out because it's the same amount every month. I can put that expense in one time, put it on recurring once a month for the 17th, which is my payment date, and it's going to automatically put that into my cash flow manager. So if you have things like that, like a lot of us, our cell phone bill is the same amount every time, or your internet bill may be the same amount every time, a flat $50 or whatever. So it has features like that to make your life easier. But the biggest thing is you have to put that information in there, and then it's just going to make your life a lot easier, and your tax person is going to love you. Trust me.
Yes. Yeah.
Absolutely. Can you add anything to that, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah, I'll add two great things about that cash flow manager. It is that you can sell it to other business owners. It's just an added feature in our membership. It comes free with your membership. Another thing is that with your cash flow manager, if you are like a lot of people that don't have it, I've been audited twice since I've been a business owner. The great thing about this cash flow manager is that it audit proofs your business. So I'm sitting in front of the auditor, and he was so impressed with the software that he was like, wow, I wish a lot other people would have this system because it was easier for him to follow all of the things that they asked me about. They wanted to know about a leased vehicle that I had. You can write off a leased vehicle in your business. So since I work at Mercedes, he was just in shock and awe that I could utilize a Mercedes Benz as a business tool, a business for my business. And he was like, wow, this is great. And I walked out of there with my checks out because I knew I was all good. So once you become a business owner with MyEcon, they are giving you everything you need to succeed. And I had no doubt that I was going to be okay when I walked out of there. The look on those people's faces before I got there and after I left, and I was like, man, y'all need my business card. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Right.
Definitely.
And the beautiful thing about the company, we're talking about all these great things that really us, but we actually get the blessing to go out and share it with others and be paid to do this. So it's a win-win. It is just a win-win. If you are any type of small business owner, or even if you're not a small business owner, you decide to get on board with MyEcon, Econ then is your small business. Here's the kicker that I want to close with. People like me, you, Tony, Just Teresa, Donna Love, we're on YouTube. We're on Facebook. We're on TikTok. Instagram. We're already on social media posting content. I mean, we're doing it for free. We're not getting we're trying to get discovered. We're trying to go viral. We're posting our content. We're out here trying to get noticed. Well, in addition to doing that, I'm now going to implement MyEcon because I want everybody to have these benefits. I want everybody to have access to these wonderful benefits. And then not only have access to these benefits, but think about looking at it from the business opportunity aspect so that you can get to the next level. Correct your W-4, generate more cash flow in your house. You know, start thinking about generating wealth. Start thinking about educating yourself on invest, tax deduction, IRS codes and publications so that you can start living like the wealthy do. That goal. That is one of my goals. I have purposed it. I'm going to totally pair it with my current business as a side hustle, if you will. It's fully technology driven. This company has an A+ rating, right, with the Better Business Bureau. They've been around for 16 plus years. This is not a fly-by-night company. Trust me, I researched all that. And I'm encouraging you all to do the same. So I just wanted to share with you guys, let you guys know that I am an independent associate. If you are interested in learning more about the company, again, my website is pinned in the comments up above. I will be happy to close this words before we go.
You was breaking up a little bit,
Melissa.
You was breaking up a little bit, but I think you're asking for closing words.
I'm so sorry. I was breaking up.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I just want to say, I want to first thank you for having us to join you today, because I just think it is so awesome. I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm not just saying this because Pandi is working with us, but I was so impressed at how she heard our information one time and was on top of it. When I talked to her and I was telling her about the business, she already knew. Like she said, she had already researched it. She had been on the Better Business Bureau. She had been to the website. And I just feel like she is going to do so well because she has that type of drive and business mind. And I just like to, like she was saying, we get the pleasure of sharing this with other people. I won't say that I have a team of 1,000 people working with me, but if I can help one person, that's enough for me to be satisfied that what I'm doing is worth it. Not to mention all the benefits I get from being a home-based business owner. But I'm just glad to have Pandi aboard, and I'm looking forward to seeing her provide this financial education and keep growing.
Absolutely. Yeah, good. So I'm going to say this in closing. I ain't want to get too churchy. It is Sunday, but I always say that God connects people together for a reason. I definitely want to thank Pandi for sharing her wisdom and her soul. Man, her voice is just soothing. I could go to sleep on it. But anyway, let me finish. But the information we're sharing is all about educating. And we don't have to recruit people that want to win, that want a better life for themselves and their kids, and passing down generational wealth. So I just want to encourage you guys, even if you don't see the benefits of it, just share the information. And I guarantee you somebody will get blessed, just like it has blessed so many others that have joined this business. And I'm looking forward to working with anybody on this feed that really wants to learn any other the products that we have, because we got so much to offer. So again, it's a pleasure being on. Pandi, thank you, and I can't wait for the next video. I can't wait.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. It was truly a pleasure to have you guys come on board. I thank you and appreciate you guys for taking time out of your day to come on and help me out and assist with answering questions, because I am still fairly new. I'm still educating myself, watching videos, catching up on different webinars, and this company, a wealth of education, really is not successful. And what I have found in my educating myself on all these different benefits, the people doing the most successful and thriving in this company seem to be the younger people, like the people my children's age, the early 20s to the mid 20s. I'm like, well, wait a minute now. I want to be there too.
Right.
And it's like, it's not even a job, network marketing opportunities you kind of don't want to get involved with, because you don't want the pressure of sales. You don't want to feel like you're hunting people down. This is not that type of situation at all. You are getting blessed. When I tell you I just did that W-4 correction and saw almost $400 that's getting ready to be coming back to the house every 2 weeks, that alone was like, I'm finna share to everybody. I got to talk about this.
Right.
I got to talk about it. I mean, how many other people don't know? So it was a pleasure having you guys on, and I agree with you. It was a blessing to have encountered you all. It really is. I'm looking forward to working for many, 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 many years. Okay, I'll be right here.
Okay.
The voice is still soothing. And yes, if you guys have any questions at all, definitely feel free to contact me. My contact information is available on my About Me tab. And I will also be sure to link Melissa and Tony's information in the description box of this video. They both have YouTube channels here as well, are very supportive and as well if you want to get additional information, because of course they have both been with the company for 6 years. So they're definitely more knowledgeable than I am. So I'll be sure to link their information as well. I want to thank you guys again for joining me tonight. You all be blessed. Have a wonderful rest of your evening.
Yes.
And good night to you all.
Thanks for having
Bye,
us.
y'all.
And bring this to a close. For of course, the StreamYard's moving slow.
Well, you bet.
Thank you all so much for coming through and kicking it with your girl. I hope that you guys enjoyed yourself. And if you have not already, don't forget to blow dry on my like button. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, what are you waiting for? It is free 99 after all. Make sure you double tap on that notification bell so that you are notified each and every time I go live over here and when new content is added to the channel. Until next time, stay safe, everybody. Stay encouraged. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.
Oh my goodness.
Still live?
It is not allowing me in this box, y'all.
It's the show said it don't want to come to an end.
I wonder why it's doing that. Jesus. Let me try and do it on my phone.
Okay.
It do not want.
I'll go ahead and end mine, okay?
Okay, me too.